My name is John Coleman. I'm a member of the Berry College Board of Trustees, an alumni of the school, and I've served as chair of the Berry College Presidential Search Committee over the last 7 to 8 months. And today I'm so thrilled to introduce the Berry community to Dr. Sandeep Mazumder, the next president of Berry College. Dr. Mazumder comes to us from Baylor University, where he was the dean of the business school. He's an accomplished, internationally renowned economist with experience at Wake Forest, Johns Hopkins, and Cambridge University. And he's someone we've come to know as a person of remarkably high integrity and character, who has a deep appreciation for the mission, vision, and values of Berry College and the Martha Berry legacy. Sandeep, so great to see you today. Welcome to Berry College.
Thank you, John. I'm thrilled to be here.
Well, tell us, just for the purposes of our conversation today, tell us a little bit more about your background, where you come from, and how you got to where you are today.
Yeah, absolutely. I was born and raised in London, England. So I'm a Londoner at heart. That's where I come from. And my parents were from northern India. They moved to England to be medical doctors. That's the family I come from. And I'm an economist. So I've spent almost all of my career working in economics, and from a young age in school all the way through graduate school. And did my undergraduate work at the University of Cambridge in England and came to this country for my PhD. So Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore, Maryland is where I first came to this country, and I have been blessed to work in a variety of positions since then. I was a professor at Wake Forest University as an economist for 12 years and was a department chairman there for many years as well. And for the last several years, I've been at Baylor University as the Dean of the Hankamer School of Business. And it's a big business school, and I've enjoyed being there and learned many things, and just blessed to be here now at Berry College.
And you have a wife, Gretchen, correct?
That's right.
And several children who will be joining you.
That's right. My wife, Gretchen, who I met her when I was in grad school in Baltimore. She's from a town in Pennsylvania, just north of Baltimore. And we have 3 children. They are Olivia, Gabriel, and Ethan. Currently in 7th, 5th, and 2nd grade. Wow.
Well, it's so great to invite you to be a part of the community. Tell us a little bit more about why you're so passionate about higher education.
Yeah. I've been in higher education for quite a while now, and it's about the students at the end of the day. That's the business we're in. We're in the business of educating young men and women such that they can make a difference in their fields and in business and industry or whatever careers that they're going into. I'm passionate about research. I am a researcher at heart. That's what I spent the early part of my career really focused on. But I love teaching. You learn so much about teaching the amazing young men and women who come through our classrooms, and you learn about yourselves. You learn about the material as a professor. It's really a neat thing to be a part of. Higher education has changed quite a bit as well over the years, and is changing. There's a lot of unknowns in the future. I think Berry's poised to be in a situation where they can really tackle the big challenges of the future in a great way and in unity together here on campus. So higher ed's in a good place generally, and I think Berry's particularly poised to be a leader in this space.
Obviously, Berry is quite a missional organization, directly back to our founder, Martha Berry, who had such a vision for the school, and it remains missional as a community today. Talk to us a little bit about how you connect with the mission, vision, and values of Berry.
Yeah, thanks for the question. Mission is everything for me. So Martha Berry's vision of creating the school based out of a Sunday school to begin with, and teaching Bible lessons on the property to the young men coming through the property at that point. Just a remarkable story how that began. I love some of the virtues and values that have been built into the Berry education, not to be ministered unto, but to minister. I think I'll never get tired of saying that and repeating that back. I love that, and I would like to see that printed everywhere. I think we should print that as much as possible here at Berry. To be distinctive in higher education is a challenge. I think that's not something that every college and university out there is able to do in a unique way, and Berry is very distinctive from everything I've seen. So from the first minute that I read about Berry College, as I was being considered for this position, it just really stood out in a crowded field of special place, a real gem here in northern Georgia. And I think again that gives us the space to be able to tell the story of Martha Berry and the college in a very distinct way to a national and international audience in the future, and I intend to do that.
That's excellent, Sandeep. Talk to us a little bit about your leadership philosophy as you approach this new role.
Yeah, I think having that missional mindset and a long-term mindset is really vital as an academic leader, really a leader in any sphere, but for us here in higher education, that's how I like to think about it. I'm a macroeconomist by training. I'm also a macro person in terms of the way I look at data and look at trends and look at the forecasts for the future. And I think for a college president, it's important to stay up to date and current with what's happening in the real world and in higher education, but also not overreacting to every single thing that's out there. There's always a new update or innovation or news, and we need to walk that fine line of staying true to our values while also being current where it's appropriate. So I think that's really important to have that long-term mindset as much as possible. And then I'm interested in building a team and continuing to maintain the team here at Berry that believes in that mission and is focused on the why. Why is it what we do in the classroom and in research and beyond? It's to educate these young men and women. It's to contribute to society's knowledge and to work together in unity. These are key principles that we need to work on.
Well, and say a bit more about that, because you've been a distinguished member of faculty at Wake Forest and at Baylor. You'll remain a member of the faculty even as your president here at Berry. What is the importance of the faculty here, and how do you approach your relationship with faculty?
There are so many parts of a university campus or college campus that are just thriving, flourishing parts of campus, whether it's athletics, arts, student life, all great things. But at the heart of it is the faculty. Without the faculty, there really is no university or college. The college thrives on the backs of the faculty. Of course, all the other components are crucial and vital as well as we're thinking about the experience that students go through. But the faculty are the backbone, and the amazing staff as well who allow the faculty to do the work that they're doing. I wouldn't exclude them from this conversation. So it's important that we retain the best faculty that we have, that we develop our young and growing faculty, and I would like us to bring in top scholars and top teachers to campus as much as possible and show them why Berry College should and could be their home.
And obviously, you mentioned students earlier. There will be students watching this message.
Yeah.
What message would you have for our students here at Berry and future students who might join the school?
Yeah, that's a great thing for us to wrestle with. There's so much that is on the agenda for a young man or woman who's entering into college as they're thinking about their various majors that they can do, the industries they could be in. I would say don't overthink it. Just be faithfully present where you are. Think about today. How do I get to my class on time? How do I be engaged in the classroom? Talk to my professors, talk to my academic advisors, help my classmates. If you're a member of the LifeWorks program, I hope everyone watching this video is, go do my job faithfully and serve there in whatever capacity it is. If that means just doing a few things in a room with one or two people instead of on a grandiose scale, that's what you should do. Don't think too much on the grandiose scale of things, but focus on the here and now.
And the last couple of days have been your first exposure to Berry in person. You and your family have had a chance to see the campus, to see just a little bit of Rome.
Yeah.
Any first impressions so far?
We're blown away by campus. This is a breathtaking place, as most people watching this probably realize. And we like to invite people to Berry to come see our stunning campus. And a board member told me recently that we will never see all of campus with the sheer size of the campus. And that's probably true. And it's exciting. And we look forward to exploring and learning so much about this wonderful place.
And Sandeep, any concluding remarks you'd leave with our Berry community, including the Rome community, alumni, just any parting thoughts you'd leave them with?
Yeah, I'm thankful to President Briggs and Brenda, his wife, for the amazing work that they've done here over such a long period of time. And as I come into this, our job as a team is to build on the success we already have. It's not to tear anything down, but to think about what can Berry do in the future and advance even more. So I'm excited to take that journey together. We'll learn a lot together and be bold and compete. I want us to have a national footprint and for the world to know who Berry College is. So we'll do that together.
Well, Dr. Sandeep Mazumder, we're so excited to have you as a part of the Berry community. We're so excited for your leadership moving forward. And we're thrilled to welcome Gretchen and the kids and you to campus so that you can really be a part of the heart of this place. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, John. Appreciate it.